good timing to go live. I just let a very handsome man in front of me. I'm driving. Anyway, I'm going roller skating. Should I be announcing that? That's okay. It starts at 8 till 11. And I've been dancing and I'm going skating tonight. It's just really exercise. It would be a lot more fun if the music was good, but unfortunately, I'll have to tag Carl. Carl. I always want to say your last name's Lewis, but I know it's not Lewis. Maybe it is. Carl Allen. I'm going to tag Carl Allen in this because he's an amazing DJ, and I know he roller skates. But we got to get you in there because, honest to goodness, the music at roller skating is not what I like. It used to be really good. Hi, Brock Adams. Actually, I was going to call you and maybe meet up for a drink or something. But, I got watching my conspiracy shows, which is why I decided to come on here and do a live, because I've been sharing some stuff lately, and it's in your best interest for your life, for your future, for your kids' future, for your grandchildren, for you to start opening that door in your mind that there's something else going on, and start looking at the things that I share, watching those things, go down the rabbit hole, because it's inevitable. You're eventually going to wake up. You might as well start early and then get some knowledge under your belt, because in the future that knowledge is going to be shared by us. So, hi, Lita. Oh, thank you for joining the live. I'm on my way roller skating, and I love your comments about my cats. I know you have cats of your own. Anyway, who else? Kathy. How are you, Kathy? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for watching, even though there's one on now still, and it shows now that there's none, but that's okay. Brock probably said, what did you just say? Anyway, that's it. I'm sitting in traffic, but I felt that it was important to get on here, and it's all nice to have a really great life and to do all the things that we strive to do, but not when the rest of the world is not, if it's not balanced. And it's our job to save humanity. Hi, thank you, Lita. And I always have fun roller skating, but I don't have a great time roller skating because I'm sorry to say, I hate the music. I don't love the music. That's why I like going dancing, because the music is really good, and it's good exercise. It's good for your soul. So it's our job, to wake the hell up. We're not just here for a good time and then we die. That's what they want you to believe. But, I keep saying, because I know that I say the same things over and over, and I know because I always talk about this. Death is a big fat lie, and that sounds far-fetched. Well, there's lots of things that are happening in this world right now that's coming to light, of things that are crazy. Pick one. You can pick one. Well, they're all attached. They're all connected. So pick one to go down the rabbit hole. Find out what it is that you're interested in. This is why I was a good model, because I never wore sunglasses, and they would take me on 5, 6, 7 trips a year. Sears one year, I think. We went on so many trips down south, and we were doing bathing suits or summer wear outside in in Barbados or Bahamas, and the other girls would be squinting, but I never wore sunglasses. And I remember Jim Blight. I have his wife on Facebook, he said, Rhonda, we could use every picture of you because you're staring into the sunlight. And all the girls were squinting. And yeah, that's it. But I do have some very nice sunglasses. Anyway, it's our job, you guys, to wake up, and no matter what, there's something else going on. People are, I'm going to keep that open. That was really nice, fresh air. But maybe for the noise, I don't know if you guys can hear. But people are depressed. People are suicidal. People are angry. People are scared. No, that's because of your indoctrination. You're believing stuff. Turn the damn news off. Find out what's really going on. Then you understand what your purpose is, and then start stretching. All the answers are in here. They're in your muscles. Muscles hold the memories. So as you sit in a stretch position, people say, what's your top 5 stretches? No, it's the information. So I guess you're going to get the stretch talk on the way, on the way to roller skating. So true, everything you say. Thank you, Lita. I've done a lot of work in the body, man. I mean, for 13 years, I stretched every day for 4 hours. I didn't miss a day. That's a lot of memories coming out of my muscles and me relaxing. And that's all it is. You sit in a stretch position. People will say, well, what stretch would you recommend? You're missing the point. It's the information why you need to stretch. I figured it out myself. I was given specific stretches by a neuromuscular therapist in 1985. And I did his stretches every day. It took me an hour a day. I still have them. They're on my Patreon. So if you join the Patreon, then I send you a copy. It's downloaded on the PDF. And I did his stretches every day for 8 months. It took me an hour a day. And every day I noticed a change. And I started to understand. I'm going to let this guy in, and he doesn't know it. There you go. Every day I noticed a change, which started to make me understand what was happening internally. My muscles, I was stretching muscles. Muscles were moving the bones. My body was starting to correct itself. I'd been going to the gym for years at that point, and I could never reach my calves or my abs, my lower abs. And then I started stretching, and then I started still going to the gym, and I noticed that I was reaching, and then my eyesight got better, my hearing. So I understood what was going on internally. And once you get that information, and you can't ignore that. It's like it's information that makes sense. And once you know what's going on in your body, and you know you're controlling it, I became so obsessed with it. And the reason I stopped his stretches after 8 months was because on that day, every day I noticed a change. And I have lots of stories about what those changes were. And on the 8th month, why I stopped that day, was I didn't notice a change. And I understood with everything that I'd learned from all those hours of stretching that his stretches had done all they could do. So I understood that I needed to develop my own. I became so obsessed with the fact that muscles were moving bones. I would push it and force it, and like knew that the muscles were moving the bones into a balanced state. But now I just show you naturally how to do it. You just listen to the body, and the body will tell you when to move, and just move slightly. Don't get out of the stretch. Just move slightly, and you can trick yourself into doing that. I did that every day for 4 hours a day. For 13 years, I didn't miss a day. I put my son in bed at 9 o'clock at night. I stretched till 1, 2 in the morning every day for 13 years, and it's been 25 years. I've done 10 and 11 hours in a day. So I know what I'm talking about with the body. And for 3 years, I stretched every day. And when my girlfriend told me that something was going on with the government I never knew about what was going on in the government. I didn't know what was going on in the world. I was traveling around. I was modeling. I was dating some of the richest men in the world. I was on magazine covers. I've been modeling for 35 years. I had a different life. I had a fun life. So when she told me something was going on, I had a guy break up with me once because he said, what are we going to talk about, Rhonda? You don't know what's going on in the world. Anyway, so when she told me what was going on, I was like, everything she said to me, I had seen, because when you go back in time, they're premonitions. You learn that you're your muscles hold lots of memories, and then you go back in those memories, and you can't really decide what's future and what's past and present. So, but because you're right there, and so I learned 25 years later that everything I saw 25 years ago were premonitions because they're happening today. So when she told me, I was like, I knew that because I saw that, but I didn't understand how it was going to happen. So I spent 3 years, a year ago, I guess it was about a year ago. I spent 3 years stretching 12 hours a day, going down the rabbit hole, finding out everything that was going on in the world. I know about this whole system, and you can see into the future. I know what's coming. Freedom is coming for all of us. Financial freedom's coming. There's all kinds of information coming out, but you can get that information from your freaking muscles, is what my point is. So now I'm trying to get on all the truthers platforms. Hi, Sharon Evans. We went to school together. I'm just going roller skating, and I'm chatting about what I chat on when I do video calls for people, to wake them up to something that's going on internally and in the world. It takes about an hour. It takes me about 45 minutes to drive to roller skating, but I'm not going to keep talking about it. I'm tired because I've been talking about this for 25 years. So now I'm trying to get on the truthers platforms that are saying all kinds of things, but death is a lie, but they don't get that yet. People don't get that. What I've been doing physically with the body, I've been physically growing and healing and stretching my body. So there's, and then information, but physically, it's a physical thing. You keep your, muscles are attached to the bones. You keep your muscles elongated naturally by just following the good feeling, listening to your body when it wants you to change. You keep stretching, keep doing that. That sends a chain reaction throughout the body because everything's interconnected, organs and everything, eyesight, hearing, your voice, your vision, your third eye, whatever they call it. It's your universe. It's your internal universe. We all have it. We all have the same, but we've been so indoctrinated that we can't even hear our own voices. So that's what my stretching is about, and I'm trying to get on the platforms. I've already been on Charlie Ward's platform, but everyone's at this dead end. They know lots of stuff, they're piecing it all together, but life is eternal. The evil is coming out of this world, and that's what, when you go down the rabbit hole, you find out who the evil is, what they've been doing, how they've been doing it, and that their system has been being taken down. There's lots of good things coming. This is the Great Awakening. It's an information war. We are in the middle of, we've been in martial law for over 2 years. There's so much information. It's the most amazing time to be alive. It's so exciting, and people are just clueless about what's going on. And that's it. So hopefully my time's coming. It's a lot closer than it was 25 years ago when people would see me walking down the street going, oh my God, she's going to talk to me about stretching. And then it was Arbonne, and then it was Trump. And now I'm just enjoying the fruits of my labor. Have a good day, and don't forget to stretch and use healthy products. I love you all.